My Taropist is now in session. Hello, Sagittarius friends. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I've been doing this. I did it as like a goof one time, just spontaneously on one of the readings, and now I'm just doing it all the time. It's fun. I might change it up next time. Who knows, friends? Who knows? Anyways, I'm so glad that you guys are here. Happy birthday! It's still your birthday season. I think when this goes up, it should hopefully still be your birthday season. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I hope each and every one of you have had a very happy birthday. If you haven't checked it out already, I do have a birthday reading up for you on the channel. Every sign season, I do a birthday reading for them, which doesn't really look at your birthday season, friend. It actually looks ahead to the whole new year ahead for you guys. So take a look at that. I hope you enjoy it. Yours was, I think, probably my most favorite one that I've done so far for the signs. So do check it out. And so now what we're about to do is a My Taropist session. I do these monthly for the signs. I am way behind. So you guys, hopefully you forgive me because you did get a birthday reading. So you got like a little bonus. You got a little bonus one in there. So that's good for you all. Other signs, maybe not so much, but I'm getting caught up. So if you're lucky, you might get 3 readings this month just because, I'm cool like that. No, because I'm late like that. Sorry. But anyway, what we're about to do is the My Taropist session. This is where we take a look at your mental energy, your interpersonal relationships, what's bothering or distressing you, and then also your emotional energy. And then at the end, if we have time, friends, we will get you some advice, maybe take a look at the predictive outcome, the near future. Who knows? We'll see how it goes because these are spirit-led and guided readings, friends. They are intuitive. So that just means I never know what's going to happen. It's not really planned, but is any tarot reading planned? No, they really aren't. Okay. I was getting a drink of my water and then let's go. All right. I've already shuffled your energy into this deck, so take a deep breath with me. Ready and whoo, shake it out. Shake it out, friends. It's a good way to clear the energy, right? And then for me to connect with you, not the shaking part. That's just for fun. But it is a good way to clear the energy. Just like shake it up, shake it up. All right. What do we got? 6 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Some of you might be dealing with family right now or just feeling really nostalgic, thinking back on the past. Yeah, you know what? I'm not really feeling the pre-shuffle for you guys. I just feel like I want to get going. Like, not that it's bad. I just have this urge to really get going. But I will say this from just what I'm peeking at, okay? Just from what I'm peeking at, you may have some communication coming in really quickly, and it could be from a person from the past, someone who wants to have a new beginning with you, have justice or create justice or balance in a situation. For others of you, I just think that you're ready for new cycles, but then at the same time as you're starting new cycles and moving forward and making plans for your future, there's something about the past that I feel like it almost feels like there's something from the past that has to be made right before you can really move forward. There's this urgency within you, I feel like, to really get things going. You're really looking towards your future. You're wanting things to move forward quickly. You're wanting to close out old cycles and begin new ones. But then there's something in the past that still has to kind of be made right, okay? Something that has some loose ends, I feel like, from your past that need to be tied up before you can really move forward. And if it's not about the past, then it could just be something with regard to family, maybe a child if you have children or something like that, okay? Or a parent if you don't have children. It may have to do with one of your parents. Okay, or both. Or something. Okay, let's go. Let's see what's going on. It feels very deep, and that's one of the reasons I didn't want to get too much into it, because I'm like, oh, lordy, this is a whole reading just right there. Let's get into this spread, okay? All right, what is going on in the mental energy of my Sagittarius people? What is going on in the mental energy of my Sagittarius people? For some of you, I'm hearing there may be some kind of a legal matter or court matter, something to do with like a child or children, maybe something to do with adoption for some of you. That's definitely not for everybody. That's something very specific, not for everyone. Wow. Well, in your mental energy, you got the Ten of Cups, okay? So definitely could have some family stuff on the brain. something to do with family, especially if it's with a child or just your family. I mean, this makes sense because we're in the holiday season. So you may be having some family issues or things come up, or maybe just you thinking very fondly about your family, wanting to spend time with them, wanting to be with them. Maybe some of you are traveling home or traveling to see relatives in this season. Or if you're separated from them, you know, you might be feeling nostalgic and thinking back on times, you know, when you could be with your family for the holidays. That kind of, you know, it's that kind of an energy. We have the Three of Pentacles here and the Ace of Cups, Three of Wands. Wow, these are beautiful energies in your mental space. Wow, dude. Wow. Okay, so listen. For some of you Sagittarius, this is a very specific message for some. I'm just going to touch on this really quickly while I can. Or not while I can, but before I move on to other messages here. But with this Ten of Cups, underneath that you have the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands, Queen of Cups, Strength, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Star. So I feel like for some of you, this is for those of you who resonate with this, okay? For some of you, if you have been holding out, it's like you may have had some options in love that weren't so great. You probably, I mean, some of you guys may have even had some people come forward and offer you love or you to them, but it's like, I feel like some of you have this idea or ideal in your mind of like what your perfect person is, what your dream person looks like. And you've been holding out for that wish fulfillment. Okay. You've kind of been looking at the options that have been presented to you. And it's sort of like you haven't really been pleased with what your options have been so far, because I think for some of you in your mind's eye, you're seeing your perfect ideal person or relationship that you want to be in, what that looks like. You're visualizing your Ten of Pentacles, you know, the total package. Okay. Some of you guys have this dream of having like, you know, the house, the white picket fence, the 2.5 kids, and all these things, right? It doesn't have to be so fairy tale fancy free, but you got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, right? In this energy for your mental space. And so for some of you, you have these very lofty goals and dreams. For some of you, I'm hearing, you know, you might be a little picky, or you might have like very high standards, okay? Which is okay to have the high standards, right? Because again, I feel like some of you guys know exactly what it is that your dream and your hope and your wish is for when it comes to your perfect ideal partner or relationship. And if it's not a relationship, it's how you see your future, right? Your vision for your future, what you want that to be, the sense of abundance that you want, what you want your life to look like. You know, you've envisioned it. You have dreamed it up, okay, in your mind's eye. You see it very clearly. It's very clear to you what that looks like. And so you've been very dissatisfied in the past from what it is that you know, from the options that you've had, because you know mentally, this is your mental energy, right? You know what it is that you want, and you don't want to settle for less than that, okay? So I feel like in the past, some of you have had to walk away, move away from situations where people were maybe fickle in and out of your life. Some of you are giving up, like honestly in the season, I'm hearing like celibacy. Some of you are choosing that until you find the right one. Like you've kind of cut that out and decided, I'm not going to deal with like fuck boy, fuck girl energy anymore. Like I'm dissatisfied with those kinds of connections, immature connections, these knights, this Knight of Cups, this Knight of Wands that I'm seeing, right? This person who just wants to come in for a good time, but not a long time. Because you guys are in this energy right now, like you've moved away from that Six of Swords under here, okay? So you're in this energy now of like you want to build toward this Ten of Cups and this Ten of Pentacles energy. You're ready to build toward your future. For some of you, this also has to do with work, not just love. But for a lot of you, I do feel like this has to do with some kind of a relationship of you, what that looks like. You know, this beautiful new beginning that you want, something new. You're looking forward, you're looking ahead. Some of you, this may require a move, or you're contemplating a move to have a new beginning that's going to be emotionally rewarding and fulfilling. Some of you, if it's not a an actual move. It could just be travel. Maybe travel is what fills your heart up and makes you feel, you know, really good inside. This is something that gives you joy. Some of you may be taking a new trip somewhere to a new location. And you're planning toward that. It could be for work for some of you, okay? And so in your mental space, I think whatever track you're on right now, you guys, okay? It's like you're heading towards some wish fulfillment and dream here. And mentally, you are in this very satisfied, happy, fulfilled place. Or at least you're building toward that, okay? Right? After that 10 of Pentacles, we have the Strength and the Queen of Cups. For some of you, this is like a true heart's desire and wish fulfillment. For some of you, there are some very strong feelings growing. Some of you might be laying the foundation for a new relationship. You may be starting a new relationship that is actually going to bring you some sort of sense of fulfillment emotionally, mentally, right? Yeah. This just looks outstanding, you guys. Your mental energy is very clear and very great. Because I think you guys, again, like I said, it's like instead of dwelling on the disappointments, it's like you're very focused on future focused and moving toward these goals and visualizing what your ideal future looks like, what that looks like for you, what you want for yourself. And so mentally, I mean, you can't get better than this, you know, guys. Like what? Yeah. I think for a lot of you, there's a lot of job satisfaction, maybe career satisfaction that you're also building right now. And I think for some of you guys, I'm feeling like, it's sort of like what your home life is like, or what your work life is like, reflects how you feel inside and at home. Does that make sense? So like when your work is going well, other things in your life also feel very satisfying, rewarding, and fulfilling, or vice versa. When home's going well, everything else in your life feels very satisfying, rewarding, and fulfilling. It's like the two sort of go hand in hand. But I feel like right now you guys are in a really, really good place. I think you've left behind some old energies that were just like not up to par for you. You know, they just weren't, maybe people or situations that just were not on your level. It wasn't bringing you the kind of fulfillment you want. And I think you guys kind of, again, like I said, you're working toward your dreams and your goals. For some of you, you're building financial wealth and abundance for yourself that is enabling you to reach this 10 of Cups energy in your mental space. It's bringing you a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction, okay? It's really good. For some of you, I'm hearing like you're adding to your family, whether that mean like you're getting into a committed relationship, or again, like I said, maybe you're adopting a child or having a child or bringing a new child into your home or people into your home. Maybe for some of you, if you're not in that energy of like you're not having kids or have a family, maybe you're getting like a new roommate. Some of you maybe, like I said before, like actually moving to a place that, you know, you feel is more like you're having a new beginning there, that is more, you know, it resonates with you on an emotional, mental level, okay? What's going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Sagittarius friends? What is going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Sagittarius friends? I'm so curious after that beginning. That was beautiful. Okay, what's going on? Oh, I saw the Lovers wanted to come out. Also the Hermit, major arcana for Virgo. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. That's both of those signs are there. What is going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Sagittarius people? Also, I hear like holding out for that right person also with those two energies combined. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I don't know if these were meant to be upside down, in reverse. That's weird. I don't know if they actually came out in reverse or they just flipped around that way, but we got the Page of Pentacles, was definitely upright. We got the Page of Wands, and then the Sun card. They kind of are in reverse, and then on the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Wands. So it feels like there could be a competition. Underneath that we have the King of Cups, and we have the Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Empress. Wow, there's a lot of people here, and Empress underneath that, Queen of Swords underneath that. There's a lot of people and a lot going on. This is a very, very, very specific message, and this is not the overall message, but this is just something that came up. For some of you, you may have been in a relationship with someone where there was a pregnancy loss, particularly if it was like an abortion or something like that, and maybe it might have caused some issues in this connection. Maybe one of you wanted this child and the other one didn't. It could be that kind of a situation, especially if this was like with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a Taurus, or a Leo. There's a lot of different people here. This is a lot of stuff going on. But it does feel like for some of you, you may have been dealing recently or in the past with a pregnancy loss of some kind, okay? And if that person, you know, maybe there were people that didn't agree with the decision, or there may have been you or your person didn't agree with each other with regard to what was going on with that situation. And I feel like even though it feels like one person wanted to try to continue to make this work and the other one didn't, listen, if that's you, if that message resonates with you, this is very specific, so hang in there if this isn't resonating for you. I know that it feels almost like a personal reading that I'm doing right now for somebody. That person may be coming back to want to try to work this out or communicate with you, okay? It does feel very strongly like this was somebody that you may have had a child that you lost, okay? Or, you know, you had news of a pregnancy and it didn't come to full term, okay? It was you know, maybe due to medical intervention or something else that happened, okay? And I feel like there was sort of like somebody had to stand their ground and choose one thing or the other, right? Or maybe someone chose between you and another person. That could also be the case. It could have been, if it wasn't about a child, but it feels like it was, there was a loss of a child involved in this in some way. And if it wasn't because of a pregnancy, maybe it was like a custody battle or something like that. But it feels like somebody lost a child. Now, this could have been a thing where you offered love to somebody, you wanted to commit to somebody, but they weren't ready, or they had somebody else, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. And so there was competition here, right? There was competition for someone's heart and someone's love. And I feel like, again, this feels like a past person maybe trying to come back around and communicate with you, maybe to have a new beginning or to have some kind of victory in this situation, to come toward you and have victory. Now, this could be somebody that, you know, you blocked or they blocked you. Somebody cut the other person out or made a decision. You know, this is a situation. I don't like it. I'm not going to lie. It's just because, and the reason I don't like it is because I feel like it feels like some really bad communication and someone playing some kind of games with somebody, like holding back communication on purpose, like intentionally, like knowing that the other person is kind of waiting to hear from them and that it's causing them a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights. Like, I really feel like this connection was not healthy. If this is a past person, I've got all kinds of people going on here. So like I said, I feel like this is someone that somebody might have thought was like a divine connection at one point. You could have been married to this person, or could have just been engaged to this person, or had a very serious relationship with this person, okay? There are so many people here. There's kids, there's men, there's women, there's, I mean, all different signs and elements going on. Like, I don't know what is going on. This is like a too many cooks in the kitchen kind of situation. So again, someone could have been keeping you in competition. It could have been like you were in a commitment with them, but they were cheating on you. I don't know if that's really what was happening here, because I'm not seeing like a lot of cheater energy. I'm just seeing a lot of people. Either which way, I feel like communication was very poor, okay? I feel like someone didn't really say, there was something that I feel like someone was holding back from saying that they never really got a chance to express. And maybe that's why they're coming back around, because they feel like they kind of left some threads, some loose ends or loose threads here, and they want to kind of come back and come correct. Now, I feel like this, if this is resonating for you, it feels like it's somebody that you haven't spoken to for quite a while, okay? This communication with this Knight of Pentacles is a really long time coming, okay? It's not like, somebody that you broke up with last week, okay? Could have been months, could have been years for some of you. There's a lot of water under the bridge here, okay? For some of you, if it's not about a child, it's like, I feel like someone was maybe just very hesitant to commit for one reason or another at one point. They just weren't really ready. They kind of were still wanting to be in this single energy. Maybe someone used you for like your love, especially if you are a very nurturing, warm, and loving person, very emotionally mature. Flip the energies if it's meant to be flipped, right? You know what I mean? But they just weren't ready for what you were ready for. Now, if there was no child lost, that could have been a sticking point in this connection. Maybe they wanted a child with you and you didn't, or vice versa, okay? They wanted one and you didn't, okay? This is kind of intense. I'm not even gonna lie. Tell me more about this interpersonal connection, or what's going on interpersonally with my Sagittarius people. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So for some of you, it definitely was the loss of a child. Page of Cups, Tower, bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles, okay? Or this has to do with a child. It feels like a loss, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Because underneath that Queen of Pentacles, we have Five of Swords, we have the Hermit, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Death card, and the Five of Pentacles. Good Lord. What am I hearing? There's a whole lot of shaking going on. A whole lot of, what's a song? There's a whole lot of shaking going on. I don't know what that's about. What? Were you in an earthquake with this person? What is that about? You tell me if that makes sense to you. Yeah, so I do feel like if it wasn't that, it was like someone wanted to offer you love. This could be someone coming back to apologize after an ending with you, okay? Tower, Page of Cups. Or coming back to offer you love, forgiveness, and apology after a Tower moment, after an ending, okay? It's like someone wants to come back and try to repair this Tower with you, okay? This does feel like someone, I hate that for you guys. I don't want y'all. You know I hate that. I hate that for you guys. I want you guys to... You're in such good mental energy. Who is this trying to come rain on your parade? I mean, this is somebody that I feel like, again, you could have been in a commitment with, or you could have had children with, or lived with. It's like, it could be a mother. Now, for some of you, because of the child aspect, if you're a mother or this is your mother, you know that too. Like, this could be a situation that you're involved in with, where you might have been fighting with your mother, okay? And they might want to come back to apologize here and try to make things right, okay? That's for others of you. But for majority of you, I feel like this is somebody that you were actually maybe married to or lived with or had some kind of higher level of commitment with, or maybe engaged to, I'm hearing for some. Okay, there was something more serious going on in a romantic way. I feel like somebody pulled back their energy because there was definitely, it's like somebody really needed to transform in this situation. Somebody left somebody out in the cold. They might have been hot and cold with you. They may have just been leaving you feeling rejected or neglected, put you on red, or you might have pulled your energy away from them and gone within because there was too much conflict here. Someone might have been off pursuing other options. This could have been a very passionate sexual connection. It could have been someone that you worked with, or work was involved in this as well for some, not for everybody. But there was a lot of confusion here, maybe confusion about your future with this person, where it could possibly go, where it could potentially head. But I don't feel like this was a very good connection. I'm just going to say that. There's a lot of icky energy here, and clearly there was a tower moment, and I feel like somebody wants to come back though and try to make it right, and maybe this time, like I'm saying with these energies, after long last, finally commit to you and do right by you. But I think the question is, has this person really changed, or are they just saying what they need to say to kind of, try to get their way and get back in your good graces? You know what I mean? I think really give it some good thought and go within and try to figure this out, because if this person didn't make you feel good and didn't really make you feel good inside, made you kind of in a depressed mode where there was more harm than good in the situation. This is how I'm reading this Five of Cups in this particular reading. It's like there's 3 cups that are spilled out, 2 that are standing. Yes, it's not always the meaning of the Five of Cups, but the way I'm looking at it is, it's like there was more water under the bridge, more bad in this connection than there was good, for you to really focus on. I think it's really, honestly, my advice, just based on what I'm seeing, I don't know if this is worth giving this person a shot. I don't know. Let's ask. Is it worth giving this person a second chance for my Sagittarius? Should they entertain this person? If this is a person coming back. Oop, that flew right on out. Oh no, don't trust it. Do not, whoa, definitely don't. Okay, so 7 of Swords came out for you. This person's not being honest. Like I said, I think this person is really just serving their own self-interest here. I don't know what their agenda is, friends, but there's this 7 of, oh, this is nasty. Sorry, no. This person's a no to the hell no. Big no. 10 of Wands. 10 of Swords, the Devil card, 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. No. This person is a taker, okay? This person is a manipulator. This person is a breadcrumber. This person will tell you what you want to hear to serve their own highest good and their own self-interest. This person, you already know what's good with this person. They could have addictions or addictive behaviors, or this is a toxic connection, I'm telling you, and it's just going to lead to more. It's honestly, I feel like this person might be even gaslighting you, again, making you believe something that's not real, just because they want to get what they want to get out of you. For some of them, it could be financial, they could have a financial end game with this, okay? But whatever the case is, it's like, this is a burden, and it's time to drop this burden. Let this person in this situation go. I don't care what happened in the past. I don't care what kind of love you had for this person. I'm just telling you flat out from what I'm seeing. There may still be feelings there on your side or their side. Like, they could be looking at you like you're abundant, you're wonderful, you're beautiful. Maybe because you stood your ground against this person and were like, no, I'm done with you. It's like after some time now, this person's starting to look back with rose-colored glasses and be like, I want my Saggy again. But I feel like it's only to serve their own self-interest. Like, this cycle needs to end. You need to put this down. This burden is not yours to carry anymore, friend, okay? It is time to drop this. This cycle is trying to get to go. It's trying to go. Don't let this person come back. They're sneaky, they're lying, they're deceptive, they're manipulative. I don't think they're being honest. Whatever they're coming back to say and try to tell you, it's a small pittance compared to, you see, they're coming in this Page of Cups energy, and you just experienced this Tower. Do you really think this teeny tiny little cup of water is going to fix this shit? No, it's not, friend. Move on. Sorry about that. Yuck. The good news is that you guys have the 10 of Cups and your mental. You guys are in a good place. Sometimes that happens, you know what I mean? It's like we get to this really good place in our lives and we're feeling good and things are going well and we're finally making some progress toward our goals and our dreams and things are starting to look up, especially when we're trying to walk away from some old shit. And then it's like sometimes we get right when we're getting there, it's like It's like, why does that Wheel of Fortune guy try to turn downward again? It's like, no, friends, keep pushing it back up, being like, nope, I'm up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I am not going back down there. No, friends. And sometimes people, they'll be watching you. They see you coming up, and they're like, oh, they're coming up. My Saggy is coming up. Let me hop on board. Let me see if I can come for a ride. Let's see. Can we ride that pony again? No, friend, you may not. This ride is closed to you. Okay? You know what I'm saying? How dare they come at you with this 7 of Swords? Fuck them. Sorry. Sorry, but no. You know? Wow. The nerve. Okay. And it's been a long time coming, but it's too little too late. It is definitely too little too late. So, all right. Wow. It could be, like I said, a Leo. I got Leo energy. I've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I've got Aries and Sagittarius also. It could be, anyone. We had pretty much every sign show up. It could be anybody, friend. Okay. What is bothering or distressing my Sagittarius people? What is bothering or distressing my Sagittarius people? You are all the way up, friend. You do not need to go back to that, whatever that is. I feel like there's something, didn't I say before, there was something new I feel coming for you. So focus on that. Don't go back to the past. You guys, you might be thinking about that the 6 of Cups was your overall, right? You guys, don't start getting nostalgic about the past. If the past, don't you put on those rose colored glasses as well, friend, and go down memory lane with this person. No. No. Okay. All right. What is bothering or distressing my Sagittarius people? Whoa. Oh, it's so funny when the cards do that. Like, they flip all the way over, so, like, they're not turned over. What are we seeing? Oh, it's interesting. How did I get reversals in here? Interesting. Okay. No, these didn't turn over for real. They flipped all the way back. But, yeah, it looks like you guys are releasing some old anxieties, and you're looking towards something new. You want something that's going to be solid and stable. Okay, let's see. What is bothering or distressing my Sagittarius people? What is bothering or distressing my Sagittarius people? These cards, they keep flipping weird. What's going on? Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think you guys, so you got the Magician, right? Here's that 7 of Swords again, and then here is that 10 of Wands, and then bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. And I think that's what it is. I don't think I need to spend too much time on what's bothering or distressing you, because it goes hand in hand with that interpersonal. It's like somebody is trying to manipulate you with some lies and some deception, okay? And I think you guys know that. You know it. It's burdened to you. And especially if someone's trying to come back. Listen, just be wary, because there's somebody that you already put an end to, okay? It could have been a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. I've got, air energy, fire energy, all of it, all the elements in the Magician, so it could be anybody, all right? Listen, the point is that there's somebody that you are, a connection that was toxic, okay? This is a karmic soul tie. This is not a healthy one. This is one that was there to teach you a lesson. You put an end to that. You learned your lesson, friend. You did. You moved on. But this person doesn't want you to move on, okay? They're trying to come back around and resurrect the dead here. And they're trying to manipulate you with some lies and some deception here. Okay, I'm being very serious, because this is nasty energies that are coming up right now, and you know it. I know you know it. I think this person, they may have already reached out to you. If not, some of you may be feeling it energetically. Okay, and that's what's causing this burden. Okay, because I feel like you know, and this person has a hold on you, friend. This person could be somebody that has struggled with addictions. This person is not an honest person. This person's a liar and a manipulator and a cheat. And I don't like their energy, but they are really trying some trickery to try to weasel their way back, like I said, into your life, breadcrumbing you, maybe offering you little bits of promises. Maybe they're doing you favors or helping you out with something. Like if you have a house, like, you know what I mean? They might be hitting you up and being like, hey, can I come over? And like, do you need help with anything? Maybe you're moving and they're like, oh, I can help you move. Or like, maybe they're like, oh, do you need some money? Like, I just won the lottery. I want to give you like, a few $100 or whatever the fuck they're doing. It's garbage. Don't listen to it. It's all like, this person has no intention of really being an equal partner for you. They don't. They're out for their own agenda, their own good. Do I think this person still has feelings for you? Yes. But I don't like this person's energy. It feels kind of like narcissistic or it's just manipulative and it's dishonest and they're out to serve them. So like if this is somebody that you have already set boundaries with and you've been dodging their calls, dodging their emails, dodging their messages, dodging their DMs or whatever it is, you know what I mean? It's like you need to keep doing that. Stand your ground. Hold those boundaries firm with this person. You need to let this person know, I'm not taking this shit no more. I'm done with you. I'm done with you and the lies and the deceit and the deception. I'm done with your trickery. I'm done with your manipulations. I'm done with your addictive behaviors and personality. I'm done. Okay, we're done. This connection was not healthy. And I'm sorry because I know this is bothering or distressing you, but you can release this burden, friend. This isn't for you to carry. I don't know what you feel like this person, like what you owe them or what they owe you. Sometimes it's just not worth it. Sometimes it's like, you know what? They can keep all of that. They can keep it all. They can keep it all. I'm freeing myself. Sometimes you just got to drop everything and just be like, I'm going to walk out with the clothes on my back and the shoes on my feet. And that's it. Deuces. Because it's better than having to stay stuck in such a horrible toxic cycle and soul connection to somebody that is not serving your highest good. Friends, you gotta just sometimes just be like, no. The past needs to be in the past. Past needs to be in the past. Everybody is not deserving to come to our beautiful future with us, okay? You know what I mean? They didn't buy the ticket in time. Too bad. So sad. You missed out. That window is closed. Psh. Bye. See you never. And I'm not saying that to be harsh, but some people will just really want to keep you down in the gutter with them. They really will. And you got to rise above that and be like, no, friends. They're not your friends, but you know what I mean? You got to be like, no, I'm not. You can be in the gutter if you enjoy the stench of backwash and sewage and rat feces and whatever the fuck is in that no, you enjoy that, friend, but I am moving on up to higher ground, and that's where I'm staying. I'm not gonna the gutter. Me? Sagittarius? No, never. You remember, you have higher standards. And this is not it. This is not it. All right. What is going on in the emotional energy of my Sagittarius people? Friends. Okay. I'm sorry if I was too harsh on you all. Because I feel like you're still... And then the devil card underneath that. And here's this, okay? Listen, some of you might, again, feel like you might be wrestling with the fact, like, this person may owe you something or you may owe them. Some of you may still be wrestling with some residual feelings for this person or an attraction for this person. Listen, that devil energy can be strong as fuck. And, sometimes it looks good on the outside, But that doesn't mean it's good on the inside and doesn't mean that it's good for us, okay? but I feel like some of you are really still hurting from this on an emotional sense. Mentally, you're rising above. Yes, we saw that. It was beautiful the way this reading began. So beautiful. But I feel like emotionally and in other ways, you guys are still wrestling with this ending or trying to put this to an end, and it's hurting you in an emotional sense. Maybe you're not, you might be presenting like everything's wonderful, but maybe emotionally you're just drained and just done. Please clarify this Ten of Swords is what's going on in the emotional energy of my Sagittarius people. I wish I was doing like a full My Taropist session. If you book one with me, there's a link in the description of this video. You just go to www.mytaropist.com and there's a form you can fill out. If you just click book a reading, I think it's at the very top of the site. It sends you to my email. So basically you're sending me an email telling me you want to request a reading. But basically what I'm not saying that to plug readings, although you can book them. I'm open, and I'm doing a special right now for till the end of December. If you buy a reading as a gift for somebody, you can get a free 3-card or 3-question reading, whichever you prefer, for a 30-minute reading that you can redeem anytime in 2022. But I digress. The point is in the full My Taropist session, these are, believe it or not, these are short versions of what I do one-on-one, which is why my readings are priced the way that they are. Like, they're actually, for the time and energy and effort I put into them, I feel like it's very fair. But I clarify all of these energies with dialectical behavioral therapy skills cards to give you some tools to help balance these energies. And for you guys, it just feels like you could use some additional little oomph and boost right now, some skills to help you out with this. Because I really wish I could, because this is, it started out so beautiful. Not that you guys aren't doing, you're all the way up. You're going there. Don't get discouraged. I think there is just a person in particular that is trying to fuck y'all up here. That's all. We just need to get rid of them. Also, I think I said this for my Leos or Aries. It was another one of the air sign or fire signs. Sorry. It may have been Leo. That in this next full moon, I think it's December 18th is the next full moon. Yeah, definitely. If there is a person still lingering in your energy or trying to come back around, it's because there's still this energetic connection to this person, okay? And it's really time, I feel like, for you guys to focus on removing those cords that bind you energetically to this individual and starting the process to start doing that. That I prefer is doing a cord removal ritual. And it's the one that I have is very simple, and it's a good way to just kind of start moving forward, releasing. We do this on the full moon, especially because full moon is when we focus on releasing what we're releasing. New moon energy is when we focus on what we're manifesting, right? So for you guys, this is like really some energetic cords that I feel like need to really be released to start letting this healing begin, okay? Please clarify this Ten of Swords as the emotional energy for my Sagittarius people. Please clarify this Ten of Swords as the emotional energy for my Sagittarius people. Wow, that's a lot of cards. Yeah. It's the same story, really. What I'm also getting here too from this Page of Wands and the Sun card in reverse, it's sort of like this communication coming through from this person. Could also be an effort, like I said, for them to kind of get one more in on you to prevent you from reaching this, because I feel like some of you are in the process of having some new beginnings that are going to be very happy, very optimistic, very joyful for you. And it's sort of like, again, this person kind of coming through and seeing that, seeing that, oh, look, they're starting to feel good about themselves and be happy again. Oh no, let me come through and rain on their parade. This is a very narcissistic type of thing to do. Narcissists love to do this shit. They do. you know, once you break contact with a narcissistic individual, you know, sometimes they will come back with that Hoover when they see you starting to feel good, or they feel you starting to move on from them. It's like, oh, my supply, I need it back. But they don't come back with good intentions. They come back because they see you up and they want to bring you down. It's really nasty shit. So to clarify, you got the 9 of Cups, the 3 of Swords. Person could have had an alcohol addiction or some other kind of substance abuse addiction, devil. That could have broken your heart maybe, or contributed to the ending here. 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is like somebody broke your heart, hurt your heart while you're in the process with this person, maybe even trying to get to a 10 of Cups energy with this person, okay? This emotional fulfillment with this person. You didn't quite get there. You stopped at the 9 because this person hurt you in some way. There was no equal give and take in this connection. Not really. Wasn't really truly fair and balanced. You see how, like, on one side, there's 3 pentacles and there's only 2 on this side, and you see how this person's kind of like holding this 1 over these 2. Well, who's gonna get this extra pentacle? Who's gonna get it? They were keeping it for themselves, friends. You know. I'm sorry, because I don't like this, whoever this is. What advice do we have for my Sagittarius people? Stay up, friends. Stay up. Oh, there you go. Exactly. What did I just say? Literally. Move on. Move on, move on, move on. It's time for you to move on. 6 of Swords, Knight of Wands. It's time for you to move on. Get in this Knight of Wands. That's your energy, Saggy. If you might need to travel, you might need to actually literally move with these energies, okay? It's time for you to literally move on. Leave the past behind. Don't look back. Stay in your own power. Stay in your own strength and your own energy. Yes, bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. It's time for new beginnings. It's time for you to get your spark back and your mojo back. And for some of you, this might literally mean that you need to travel, or you need to move, like literally physically move. If you still live with this person, or if this person is like living in your hometown, and there's a lot of olds, like, you know, you might have some old wounds still, you know, setting these boundaries, trying to guard yourself, protect yourself, heal yourself. You might be seeking, you know, strength from your higher power here. Your intuition is telling you that there is somebody for you out there. You need to make a decision. You need to make a decision to leave the past in the past, to block that past energy out, okay? Don't allow that person to come in. It's not a fair and balanced situation. It's time for you to start a new cycle and to start moving forward very quickly toward your future. Make plans to move on and move ahead and start a new, happy new beginning, a beautiful new cycle somewhere else, and close out this old one, okay? All right, my friends, that is what I have for you. That was a journey, friends. I am sending you so much love. I hope that reading gave you some hope at the end there, and even at the beginning, because I think you guys are already kind of moving ahead. It's just, again, it's just releasing the last residual bits of that, not entertaining this person anymore, moving on. If this is an actual narc, someone with a narcissistic personality disorder, cluster B personality disorder, the only way to go, friends, is no contact and stay no contact. Do not engage. Do not even open the door, not even just a crack, okay? That's so important to know. No contact ever anymore, okay? Honestly. I don't care if you feel like there's unfinished business, or they do. And that's if you're dealing with an actual narcissist. But I think for a lot of you guys, it's just time for you to keep moving forward, stay in your energy. For some of you, like literally, you might need to move. Now, if that doesn't resonate for you, don't worry about it. Moving's not for everybody right now. Don't worry, friend, okay? But that's for some of you. All right, I'm sending you so much love, my Sagittarius people. Don't forget to check out your birthday reading. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Give this reading a thumbs up. I'm sending you guys so much love. I hope to see you on a live soon. Cheers to you. And please don't forget to book a session with a real therapist or a terapist. Why not? Okay. Love you guys. Bye.